Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you on a Wednesday, December the 4th. Had to think a little bit what day is today again. I do that so often. Yeah, what a crazy, wild day. We have NQ, ES, and YM with the Dow all at record highs today, making record highs on the trading day. Very, very crazy stuff. I didn't take very many trades today. I'm happy to be green, up $554 across the PA accounts today. So yeah, I'm very happy, just being very careful. I was very, very, very much looking for a reversal today and a pullback. I still think a pullback is coming. But let's talk about the trades I took on Apex. Basically a $50 per account, and just a very, very small trade. I took a short this morning right here, and I got out of this trade a little bit too early. This could have been a very, very good trade. I don't know if this will even work. Yeah, you can kind of see if there's my entry. So if I would have left that trade on and took more, I could have taken, quite a bit more in profit on that trade had I let that thing run. And there's a lot of volatility, a lot of volume and volatility this morning, and I just didn't let it go and got out of there for a little bit of profit. And that was pretty much it. I had one little whoopsie in the afternoon here, actually late in the day. I actually thought I was trading an eval. I thought I had jumped into a trade with an eval, and I quickly realized that I was I was in with my funded account, so I quickly closed it. So I lost $7 there, but no biggie. But in any case, that was really the trade for Apex. That was it. I mean, there probably were more opportunities, but I don't know. I had a tough day. It was very difficult for me to read today, and I'm just happy to be green. I spent most of the day actually trying to pass some evals and proceeded to basically give it back. This top account, I actually had this account passed in the morning session, and I had not set this daily goal properly, and so it didn't take me out of the trade. And all at once I realized, I look down and I look at my chart and I see, oh gosh, this is at 53,300. And it was in this volatile morning session. I think it might have been on this move here. And then I got caught on this move back up. And by the time I got out of the trade, I was at 52.7. These were at 51.5. The rest, I was copy trading these top five. And so I thought, well, gosh, I can get that one across the finish line today, and I just couldn't do it. It was just up, down, and then in this move, right here, this last V shape right here, and especially this big move right here, I basically gave all this back, and I've lost almost all of my drawdown. So I don't know. I mean, the accounts are still, they're not like way down. They're at 50,000, and this one's at 51,000. But I don't have much drawdown. So I'm probably going to just stick to trading micros. I'm going to copy trade them and stick to trading micros and try to get some drawdown back, and then maybe I can switch to minis and try to get them passed. So anyway, that's the skinny. And as you can see, I told you yesterday I was buying a lot of evals. I bought a lot of evals today, or yesterday with that 90% off sale. But anyway, did not trade any of my take profit accounts. I literally just took this one trade this morning on the Apex accounts, and then I spent pretty much the rest of the day looking for spots to trade. And I didn't take that many trades. I took, this shows 100, so I did take more than I probably thought. So you take basically 100. If I was trading micros, which I did some, I don't know how many trades I took on these accounts, maybe 10, possibly 8, maybe. But anyway, so yeah, that was the day there. And then you profit once again. I cannot, as bad as this firm's, I don't know what you want to call it, the way they're doing business right now, as bad as some of the things that they have done is, I'm trading them quite well. I can do no wrong, and I have not lost any accounts. I haven't had any of those famous breaches, so it is what it is. I'm still not saying, hey, go trade you profit. I'm trading them because I've had these accounts, I've been working on them, but today was a third green day on this account, so I've got almost 900 in profit on this account, and win rate is exceptionally high, 77, almost 77% win rate on this account. 360, 320, and 200 today. So that's that. And this other account where I took the payout from yesterday has finally reset now, and I basically have had 2 trading days green, but they only credited today. So today is my number one new trading day, even though I had 2 green days after I requested and it was approved on the payout, but because they just don't count it until they actually record the withdrawal. Even though I took it yesterday and it hit my bank account yesterday, they don't record it on here until today. So unfortunate, but anyway, it is what it is. This one here, 56% win rate. So that's about my standard, my normal. So yeah, static drawdown is 50,000. So we do have $2,000 in that account. So I need 4 more trading days, and we can take another payout. And I'm just going to continue to do that. Trying to be careful. I'm trying to get to 200 on a daily basis. And if I can get into a big trade, great. And if I can't, that's fine too. So yeah, just trying to work this and trying to get some more payouts, but that definitely had a good day on UProfit once again. So that is that. Let's take a quick look at TradeZella. And I did update this. Remember yesterday I didn't have all my trades in here. So today's total with all the accounts, 553.90, 554 you could call it. 62% win rate, average win-loss, very, very good today, 118, average loser, 12-1, and that was predominantly because of that mistaken trade at the end of the day on that on the Apex accounts. But anyway, that is that. So here's the month. We're up 600 on the first couple of days, had a 360 green day on Monday, 312 losing day yesterday, and then 554 green day today. So that's where we're at so far. Nothing wild and crazy, but yeah, just kind of taking it in stride and trying to make the best of each and every day. Let's take a look at the markets, because as we talked about earlier, we have record highs on both NQ, ES, and YM. This yellow line represents the record high. And this YM is actually kind of bounced off of this for a few days now at this record high. Yes, very much a high, and we have, since we came out of this little zone, let me change this to 60 minutes. Since we, gosh, come on. I've had some trouble with NinjaTrader today, and just kind of curious if anybody else has. There's been a few times where this thing just completely froze up on me today. But anyway. So in any case, we had this big yellow box that I had drawn back when we had fallen back into this channel. And since we have come out of there, it has literally been a stair-step up approach almost all the way up here to record new highs. And we just keep going. And I think that's the one reason where I struggled today to find more trades to take with my Apex accounts, is because I was really, really looking for and expecting this market to do one of these. Where's my drawing line? I think this might be the right one. I was looking for this market to do the pullback to here, here, or here, possibly even all the way back down here to the 60.35 on ES. But I was really looking for this pullback to occur. If you go to NQ, kind of the same thing. What I was looking for is for this thing to pull back, and it just never did. I mean, this would be a key pullback, but I think this one right here is one of the best pullbacks we could see for a big move back up. I mean, I think really a pullback is healthy and is bullish on this market right now. So I was probably too biased. I was probably looking too much for the reversal. And that's really where I got caught on these evals, because I was shorting quite a bit and I was losing. And that's just because my bias was incorrect. And we just, we would top on these highs, fall back, but we never had any continuation further down. I mean, for most of the day on NQ, we traded in about a 50 to 60, maybe 70 point channel. That's pretty much where we traded until the afternoon. We finally broke out of here, and I was thinking, good grief, this thing just keeps going. When we had this big move right here, this big little blip at around 2 o'clock, at that point, hindsight is 2020, but we kind of reclaimed this mini level here around the 85s, and at that point that was just a buy and hold, and boy, you would have made some money, and I just didn't capitalize on it. So again, my bias was incorrect, and for that reason, I just didn't take trades, and I'm not sad about that. I'd rather not take trades and have my accounts green than to try to force it and give back. So green is always better than red, but that's kind of where I'm at. I think mentally I'm kind of looking for this thing to pull back. I think a healthy move, to one of these key levels, or generally speaking in this general area, I think we should see a bit of a pullback there for a big move back up. And the thing is, if we do see a big pullback one of these days, that's not like the sky's not falling. That's okay. Because when you have these big continuations up, you're going to have a move back down. Look at what happened here over a couple of days. We just ripped up, consolidated, and then a couple of days, boom, fell apart. And so that's normal. And, here we saw a big move up, consolidation, big move up. We could see another consolidation. Maybe this thing has more gas in the tank before we see a pullback. But in any case, that's kind of where my headspace is at and what I'm looking at, and that may change as we see overnight occurrences and see how the market behaves and reacts, but that's where I'm at. So once again, thanks for following along. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for sticking with me each and every day. Hope you guys had a great day today. There is a note on Apex. Their 90% off sale is over. I thought they had an 80% off, but I think it's actually 50% off. So that's why I put 50% off on this little banner. I believe the discount code is actually only 50% off. So maybe they'll come out with another 80% off sometime here soon. But in any case, I hope you guys took advantage of that 90% off deal like I did. And I'm going to try to babysit these evals and make the most of them and try to pass as many of those as I can. Again, my goal is to get these Apex accounts back to 10, get to 10 Apex accounts, and then I'll continue working on this UProfit stuff and maybe trying to get some Take Profits accounts across the finish line as well. So that's the goal, that's the plan, and that's how we roll. So once again, thank you, appreciate y'all, and have a great night. We'll have a good trading day tomorrow, and I'll try to do my best to have an update for you tomorrow afternoon once again. So take care, and so long.